What is up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're down at the trails. We're going to get a run in. Going to show you guys another full day of training. We're currently 18 days out from the Sydney Marathon today, so it's coming up soon. We're going to do a run this morning and then head to LSKD HQ for a workout. But yeah, it's a nice morning. It's nice and cool, but it's not freezing cold either. There was a little bit of rain last night. Might be a few puddles around, but it should be good. I haven't been to these trails in a minute and just wanted to mix it up. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, that is the run done. Ended up 12.22 kilometers. Pace was 5:14, so a little bit slower than my usual easy pace, but my legs are so sore this week. And yeah, just wanted to take it easy. It was good getting on the soft gravel. Takes a bit of the pressure off the joints and stuff. And it was still nearly an hour and 4 minutes, which is good. So run's all done. See you guys at home. Just a quick one before I head home. You guys have probably heard it all before, but if you haven't, I'm just going to quickly go through the importance of low heart rate training. Now, my legs are really fatigued at the moment from Tuesday. So Tuesday I do a speed session, which is a really quick run. And then I train legs at the gym on the same day. Now, that's purely because I have to structure my week like that at the moment with my training. But that is a terrible day. And the DOMs afterwards are crazy. So for the rest of the week, my legs are recovering, trying to get good for the weekend. And also Friday, we do a longer speed session that's more like threshold and tempo work and stuff. So you need to be allowing your legs to recover. You cannot run at full pace every single day. A few of the negative effects of that is going to be, it's going to affect your gym sessions as well, because if you've ever done a really tough big speed workout in the morning and gone throughout your day, you feel fatigued for a lot of the day. It's really tough to do that first thing in the morning and then go about your day. So you don't want to be doing that every single day, because you are just going to be so overtrained and drained. So you need to be making sure that you're doing easy runs throughout the week and not smashing them every single day. So at the moment for me, Wednesday, Thursday, easy days, around an hour 10. Saturday, even easier again, because I want to make sure my legs are fresh for my long run on sundown. Now, our long runs have kind of been a mix between easy and hard efforts, because we've been running kind of around 4:30 pace, so it's a little bit higher heart rate, maybe in that 160, 150 range rather than your 140s. But yeah, just wanted to quickly touch on that. Get that easy pace dialed in, keep your heart rate under 150. That's always what I kind of say. You can work it out different ways, but good rule of thumb, keep it under 150 if you're not over 30 years old. And yeah, your legs will recover that way. It's still going to be tough, but you just got to get it done, and you got to pace yourself. I know it's hard at the start, but trust me and trust the process.
you do everything right, you'll come to your next race day and you'll absolutely smash it out of the park. If you need any help with hybrid style training and running program and all that type of stuff as well, I do offer coaching, so the link will be in the bio. But yeah, I'm not going to make this an ad. I just thought I'd quickly run through some of that stuff because it's important. But let's go home, fuel up, and then hit this gym sesh.
We are back home, guys. Freshened up, just had a shower, and we're gonna make some breakfast. Now, pretty much 90% of the time, I always have the same breakfast. On the weekend, I'll tend to have like bacon and eggs and maybe make something different, but usually like through the week, it's always protein oats with some either banana or strawberries, honey or peanut butter, pretty much whatever toppings I want to put on top. And I always use like different flavored proteins, so it just, yeah, I can have a nice variety while also having the same meal pretty much like, yeah, every day, and I love it. It's probably my favorite meal of the day. I honestly don't know how people fast till like later on in the day. Like, I go for my run pretty early. Sometimes, yeah, I'm running at like 5 a.m. and I'm eating breakfast at like 7 a.m. and I'm starving. So I don't know, my body is probably just used to having food straight away in the morning, but I love it, and I love having a big bowl of oats because it keeps me full for at least like 2 to 3 hours until my next meal later on in the morning. So what we've got here, I'm going to run you through it a bit more on how I personally make it. So we've got a bowl, and then we've got quick oats here, and we're just going to go, depending on how long the run's been and how much other food I've been eating the night before, and just all those kind of variables will depend on what I put in and how calorie dense I make the oats. But today I'll probably go 60 grams because I probably won't eat between now and the gym session. So we'll go 60 grams. And then just got this trim low fat Paul's milk. I used to use almond milk, and I kind of looked through the ingredients and seen how much crap it has in it. So yeah, I just kind of stick with normal milk now. If you want to hate on me for that, then go for it, but it tastes better as well, and I don't mind the extra calories. I'm burning them off at the moment anyway. And then I'll pretty much top this off. That's probably maybe a tiny bit too much, but if you put a little bit too much milk in, you can just probably like just keep microwaving it and it will just expand more. So I don't reset the scales, I just pour milk in until it hits around 320 to 330 grams on the scales, and then we're going to pop this in the microwave for 3 minutes. And then while that's getting done, we're going to cut up some of our fruit, which I'll show you in a sec. So oats have been in for 3 minutes. It's still, as you can see, there's a heap of milk still there, like it's not that thick. But what we're going to do, BPN whey protein, we're going to chuck in 1 and a bit scoops in there, so probably about 40 to 45 grams. And we're just going to mix that round. Now that, in my opinion, you can see it, that is like perfect consistency, I reckon. Now we're just going to add the fruit. Okay, oats are ready. Now we're going to make up our shake, get hydrated. So we got some electrolytes, and then we've got some strong greens and strong reds from BPN that we're going to put in there as well. Perfect way to start the day.
All right, there we have it. Shaker, breakfast. Then we're just going to add some of this honey to it. Don't really weigh this. Probably around 30 to 40 grams. That's looking good. Alright guys, we've just been dishing up some pre-workout. I went for a walk before, just did a little bit of work, but we're ready to train. So got 1 scoop of Flight. This is the prickly pear from BPN. And then we got 1 scoop of Endo Pump. And then we also have creatine as well. So got that in a shaker. Gonna have that on the way. LSKD HQ is about 30 minutes away, so I'll be sipping on that. And yeah, keen to throw down a big session. I'll see you guys there. All right guys, so thought I would do another voiceover since you guys have been enjoying them. Started off the workout with some light kind of dumbbell rotor cuff exercises. These just warm the shoulders up a little bit before we get into heavy presses and all our other kind of shoulder exercises. Like to warm up the delts with light lateral raises as well. So I think these are like 4 kilo dumbbells, so not heavy at all, and just making sure form is nice, just getting full range of motion and warming up the delts. Banded pull aparts here. These are kind of just warming up the rear delts, bit of that upper back, and yeah, we're about to move into some rear delt movements, so making sure they're fresh and ready to go. So first exercise, reverse cable crossovers. I feel like traps and rear delts are something that I'm lacking, so I hit them at the start of my workouts when they're fresh rather than at the end, which I think is a great thing to do if you have body parts that you're trying to build and work on. It's great to hit them with full force at the start of your workout when you have plenty of energy. So these, you don't have to go heavy at all. Literally, I think I had it on the lowest setting, or maybe 3 or 4 kilos or something, but just making sure those hands meet in the middle and then full stretch all the way out, really focusing on squeezing those traps at the back and the rear delts as well. Probably my favorite movement for rear delts, and I actually prefer it to like a machine. It just feels like you can get so much better control. The arm path you can kind of create yourself. You can put it as high as you want or as low as you want, and you don't have a machine kind of controlling which way your arms are moving. After that, still focusing on those rear delts and traps, so went into face pulls, went a little bit heavier, probably swinging a little bit, and to be honest, my form's probably not perfect on these. I could let the weight back a bit more, but really focusing probably more so on the squeeze and that second part of the movement rather than letting that weight release all the way back, just keeping constant tension on those traps and rear delts. So rear delts were pretty cooked by then, so moving on to more front delts. So warmed up with some 22 kilo shoulder press. Same thing, you're not just going to go straight into heavy massive movements. Make sure you do like a warm-up set, get used to the movement, get some control, and then move into your heavier weights. So 32.5, nothing crazy, but I was actually energy wise was feeling pretty good this day. Got around 6 to 8 for about 3 to 4 sets. I don't think I'm going to show you all those sets, so pretty much aiming for 3 to 4 sets on all of these exercises. And then for the rear delts, probably aiming for 10 to 12 reps, and then on the shoulder press probably more so 6 to 8 reps. So did a few sets on the heavier stuff, and then one back off set with the 25 kilos, just focusing on keeping the form really good. Like if you're doing shoulder press and you're barely going to your ears, you're just wasting your time. You're not going to grow good delts or anything. Sorry about the video bomb in the background as well. It's not my personal gym, so yeah, sometimes we have other people come in and the girls are smashing their workout as well. Moved into lateral raises, just side laterals, so nothing crazy, nothing too heavy. I'm just going to show you like a few angles here, but I do get a little bit of a swing with these. I feel like you kind of have to, especially near the end of your reps. If you're going with a lot of intensity, like it is very hard to not move at all. But we're doing a bit of a superset here, so side laterals out to the side, and then I would drop the weight and then pretty much burn out till failure with lighter weights at the front. So we dropped the 12 kilos, picked up the 10 kilo dumbbells, and just pretty much pumped them out till failure with the front raises. Now again, got a little bit of swing going here, but was just going for good long sets, plenty of volume, and just pumping plenty of blood into the muscle. Had a pretty good pump going on by now, but yeah, it was actually a pretty good session. And then we did about, I'd say, 3 to 4 sets of these, and aiming for pretty high reps, like 10 to 20 by the time we'd finish that superset. Back onto the traps, doing some heavy shrugs. Now, some of you guys mentioned last time about using wrist wraps. Now, one of the reasons that I haven't been using wrist wraps is I was getting bad forearm pain, and I feel like it might have been like just from using wraps too much, especially with back movements and stuff, and then going and not using them. I feel like my left forearm was just wasn't used to having to grip stuff and get work, so I kind of decided that I'm not going to use wrist wraps. I've also got like a few body imbalances and stuff, and I really just want my body to be all round, just working by itself rather than depending on wraps and stuff like that. So I may use them again in the future, but at the moment I won't be. But we finished on those heavy shrugs and then jumped into these hanging leg raises to finish off with some abs. Now, if you can't do hanging leg raises, you can do knee raises, which I'll show you in the next clip. But if you are doing hanging leg raises, just try not to swing. Like, bring your legs all the way down and then kind of stop and then bring them back up again. This will just ensure that you're keeping your core like engaged the whole time and you're not using momentum to swing around. Now, I can usually probably only get like 1 or 2 of the leg raises sets out, so I like to just jump into the leg raises, the knee raises, sorry, next. And when I do the knee raises, I tend to do some of these on the side as well, trying to hit those obliques. Make sure you're hitting your abs from all angles, because if you're just doing them front on, you're not gonna grow those obliques on the side. And if you want a good set of abs, you want to be fully symmetrical all the way around. I feel like it makes a massive difference to overall kind of aesthetics. Finish off, pretty much the last exercise was cable crunches. I've been loving these just to put a bit extra tension on the abs rather than just doing all body weight stuff. I feel like it really grows some muscle and strength as well. And again, kind of doing a few to the side to hit those obliques and pretty much finishing up the workout there. But it was a good one, and hope you guys enjoyed a little voiceover. Alright guys, I just got home. I think I'm going to wrap up the video now, so I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't liked it already, make sure you like the video, drop a comment, and if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Trying to keep the videos consistent, 1 a week, so yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to see, please let me know. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Catch ya.